The first recipient of the Engineering Medal for Research and Development is Dr. Andrew Daugulis.
I'm a chemical engineer, but kind of a specialized form of chemical engineer in the sense that we work in biochemical engineering. When I got my Ph.D., which is now quite a few years ago, it was a very interesting time in science because that was around the time that people first were able to clone the first gene. And that was the start of the biotechnology industry. And what was needed was engineers to take these basic science ideas and turn them into what eventually would be the biopharmaceutical industry. We've been developing a technology platform that has quite a wide range of applications. It actually is a really simple thing that we try to do. We take little plastic beads and we add these to the fermentation vessels. And these little plastic beads have a very high affinity for the product that we're trying to remove. And so when the cells, the microorganisms are producing the product, these little plastic beads are removing them selectively. We can then recover the little plastic beads where the product is, and we've improved the process considerably. There are research groups in more than 30 countries around the world who are now developing applications using this technology platform. So I take that as a good sign that we've come up with something that's unique and potentially useful. But what we want to do now is to actually take a step back and better understand why it's working as well as it does. And so we're looking at some basic fundamentals like thermodynamics and physics. And so I think one of the things I want to achieve is to just become more familiar with the associated sciences and technologies that are going to help drive this a little bit further. But I think really the two most important things for me have been the extent to which other researchers have seen the light, have adopted what we've done. And the second aspect of that is seeing the light go on in the graduate students I've been able to supervise. And it's a wonderful thing that they go, wow, that's great, that's amazing, I want to do this. And that's gratifying. Engineering is really a rigorous program. One of the things that you really get to know is how science works, how life works. The more you know about how science works, the more amazing and interesting it is. So it is a lifelong journey in understanding science, understanding it more deeply, and just being more awed about it day to day. It's actually an amazing place to be.
To recognize his groundbreaking achievements in the areas of biochemical and cell culture engineering, Engineer Andrew Daugulis is being honored this year with the Engineering Medal for Research and Development.